Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Dragon Cat. Can you hear me okay? Let me get this baby real quick. There's another little baby. Oh, good, good. Okay. I was just making sure. I've been trying to do these without my earbuds. Let me try to get myself a little closer here. I've been trying to do these without my earbuds, so hopefully y'all can hear me a little bit better this morning. I'm sitting here knitting this morning. I just sat down. Yeah, it's early here. It's only 7:08 a.m. here. Oh, I know, honey. It's okay. It's okay. You're on this one. It don't matter. I know I had several people on last time, yesterday. Um, I've been trying to do more lives. I really enjoy the lives, so I've been trying to do more of that. And I was expecting some happy mail yesterday, but it didn't come. So I guess that part won't come till Monday, but I should have some coming today. Yes, yes, yeah. I figured it was 10:09 there. Yes. Yeah, you're 3 hours ahead of me. Yes. I think Miss Bell wants in the video here. Hold on just a second. Belly, Belly. Come on, Bell, Bell. Come on, Bell, Bell. Bella, come on. You want up here? Come on. Come on, Belly. Come on. There's Miss Bell. See, there's I am. There's I am. Let me move this down a little bit so you can see a little bit better what I'm working on. The light still isn't that good, but there's nothing I can do about it right now without turning the overhead light on, and I really don't want to turn the overhead light on. I am working on a cardigan for myself. Oh, if I hold it up there, you can see it. Okay, good. Yeah, it is. I'm designing this myself. It is, and I know other people have done these. It's a basket weave pattern, but yes, it is a cardigan for me. And so odd. I had these on. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Dragon Cat. You know, I had these on circular needles and I thought I would have to stay on them, but I guess being it's the DK, it does not bother me on straight needles like Aran and worsted and thicker yarns. So I did have it on there, but I just put it on there last night back on the straights, and it's fine. It's no problem. So yeah, it's really a lilac color. I don't know if it shows up. I think it does. Yeah, it's a lilac. Well, it's Peyton's Fab DK 100. It is the color lilac. But what I had coming yesterday was the forest green color in Peyton's Fab, and it didn't come. So I was sad about that. So what have you been up to, Dragon Cat? I'm gonna take a drink of my coffee. That's good coffee. Excuse me. Let's see here. Where am I at? Now that I did that, yeah, I'm loving knitting on this. I did start a baby, well, a 24-inch baby card. Well, I guess baby, at 24 inches, it's probably not. I did start that last night. I started one of the fronts, and it is so cute. It's a pattern I bought online, and it is so cute. And I'm doing it in the blue. It's a lace pattern. Well, I guess instead of sitting here just a chit chatting about it, I could show it off. I mean, I am live, so I could show it. Let me finish these few stitches, and then I want to make sure I know where I'm at when I. Okay, all right. No, I did. Oh yes, yes. Hi, Sandra Love. How are you doing? Yes, I am. I am on. Yeah, I know this. I'm working all kind of stuff. You're doing a cowl with crafty yarn and Darla. Working on a baby blanket for a nephew and an Afghan for myself. Oh wow, Dragon Cat. That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, yeah. Let me, Sandra, hold on, and Dragon Cat. Let me grab it out of um, my stool here. There's actually something else I started as well. I can't help myself. I get these ideas and then I want to do it. And then I saw, I'll tell y'all in a minute. I'll tell y'all in a minute. Let me show you the little. So this is the beginning of the little baby. Um, well, it's big enough to be a kid's, I guess. This is the left front, a lacy pattern of the cardigan I'm doing. Um, it's turning out really cute. I love this yarn, and it actually is just it's beautiful, and it's got a lot of yardage on the little balls. So I absolutely love that. So yeah, I'm making that currently as well. That shouldn't take long. I did that little bit in a couple of hours last night. I don't even think it took a couple of hours to do all of that, but yeah, it's going quick, and I love it. And then I'll tell y'all a story. Um, I was on watching TV last night, and this on the news, and they were showing this little girl, how I don't imagine if she's probably, I don't know, 10, 11 years old, at most. And she plays softball, and then she became friends with a well-known baseball player, which I don't remember his name, but anyway, They became friends and all this stuff. Well, what was so amazing about this little girl is she's sitting up there playing softball and doing all this, and she has cancer. And I thought to myself, um, you know, I felt so bad, and I'm like, I need to start doing more kids things. And those poor little cancer children, they get colds in the hospital. They need hats. They need little cardigans. They need blankets. They need things like that. So I said, I have so much yarn, so much wool, and I was like, I'm going to start knitting smaller blankets that could be used either for the kids or for people in nursing home, rest homes, as lap blankets and things like that. I'm going to do about 38 inches by 45. And I did start that as well last night. So I was busy last night. I started that as well. It's just a double moss stitch in cream, but I'm going to add some red to it as well um, later on. But yeah, that's that. Um, Pattern, as you can see, and I do have it on circulars because it is 152 stitches. So those are those, and thank you so much, Sandra. I know. I, I have too many whips. I have too many whips. Oh my goodness. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care. I have, you know, for a long time I tried not to do that and just tried to have a few and that's it. But it just, you know, it just didn't pan out like that. So now I have all of these whips and that's okay. I don't care. I think I have more viewers this time than I have ever had in my live. So please say hello, everyone. If you're watching and you want to say hello, please do. Hello, Sheila. Sheila, how are you doing, love? I hope everybody is doing well that's watching on this Saturday. I know Sheila said that something happened and she couldn't get into the one yesterday. She didn't see it and then didn't show the notification or something. And I said, well, I didn't tell her I was planning on doing another live this morning. I just kind of decided at the last minute. So I said, well, I'll do it. And I bet she gets on this one. I hope it does too, Sheila Love. I know I heard you on your video yesterday, and that's a terrible cough. I sure hope that it passes for you. I know you're suffering with that. I'm so sorry. That's terrible. I hate when I get coughs like that. It's terrible. Absolutely. What was I going to say? There was something I was going to say. Oh, since Sheila is on here, and I know a lot of y'all subscribe to her as well, I know, Sandra, it will not leave her. It won't. It won't. I know y'all subscribe to Sheila as well. I had to laugh because when I started that, I bet it is, love. I bet it is bronchitis because I have had bronchitis many times and it is awful. Absolutely awful. And it sounds kind of like that, darling. It does. Yeah. Bless your heart. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh. Um, but I had to laugh at your video yesterday, Sheila, because um, when you were talking about the circular needles, I had watched your video after I was having the same issue with some circular needles for that blanket that I started. I was throwing a fit. I was like, what is wrong with this cord? I put it in hot water and it still doesn't want to act right. It goes back. And I said, oh, to hell with this. I changed them out. And then about that time is when I went to straights on this because I was like, well, this isn't too heavy because it is just DK. So I was like, I'm gonna go to back to straights on these needles and just see how I go. And it hasn't bothered me a bit. Um, but that blanket is still 152 stitches, and I just can't. I can't put that on straight needles. I just can't. Not in Aaron weight. I can't. On DK I could, but not on Aaron. No. I know you went back to your zings, and I changed out my circular needles on those ones that blanket that I'm knitting because the other cord just wouldn't work well, and this is a thinner cord on this one, and it worked out fine. It laid down and it did fine, so I'm okay with it. The other one was just turning and turning and turning, and oh, it was a disaster. Yes, yes, Sheila, that is a good point that Sandra just made. Um, we need to get you some a pair of Zing circulars, love, because it is way different than the pony cord. I have some ponies, and they are. I personally like the ponies, but I know what you're talking about. The cord is totally different on the ponies than the zings. So we need to get you a pair of zing circulars. You may end up with those in your future. You may have a pair just for whatever, and see if that is better than those ponies for you. Oh yeah, I know, and so do I. It's terrible. I have a lot of knitting going on. Hello, Carol. Hi, Carol, love. How are you doing? I was just saying this is the most uh, people I have had on live. I have never had this many people on live. I'm so excited. I caught all of you at the right time, I guess. Um, and I am sorry for the lighting, but it's still early here. It's only 7:25, so the sun is not as high in the sky yet. So that you can only see the lighting's only good here. So I can hold it up, but I can't knit up there, so I have to knit down here, and I don't want to put the overhead light on. So I'm going to get me a ring light eventually here, and just do that. I know. I'm the same way, Sandra. I am the same way. Oh, Carol, you just walked the dog. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, Sandra, we all have so much stuff going, and I don't think it'll ever. I don't know if it'll get done. It'll get done eventually, but I don't know when. And when I was telling you about um, Sandra, when I was telling you about how many whips yesterday, I forgot that I had that variegated cardigan that I'm working on with the teal ribbing on as well. That was another one. I thought about it last night. Um, I'm probably going to be knitting most of the day today. Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to be doing. Sheila, I tend to do that too, love. Don't worry. Let me tell you something, Sandra. If we combined all of y'all's wool with my Grand Canyons of wool that I have here, because I have wool upstairs in Brent's closet, it's all in my spare bedroom, in my closet, and a whole line of it is in my garage in totes, and in the middle is wool. That's all wool. Seriously. If we combined all of that, we would sink a battleship, honey. We would sink that battleship because it is ridiculous how much wool I have. It's why I haven't taken a picture or taken a video because it's so much everywhere. I don't think I could. Oh my goodness. So I never shared that with y'all. Carol, I'm glad you said that. I'm a quilter as well. I have not made a quilt in some time because when I quilt, I do piece it on a machine, but then I hand quilt it. Um, and I do love to make a quilt. And I actually did get rid of my frame because I just had no room to do put that into so I could quilt and all of this stuff. But I tell you, that is the most relaxing thing in the world is to hand quilt. Um, um, I absolutely love quilting, and I have made several quilts. My mom has one. I have one here, but it's in a box. Um, but English paper piecing, Carol, you have my full respect, honey, because I am not gonna do that. I love hand sewing, but not paper piecing. No. So I leave it to the professionals like you who can do it. Yeah, I was saying that too, Sandra. I hope they have they knit in heaven because I got a lot of wool for a lot of people. Oh yes. Well, I moved. She saw it. She saw it, love, because she watched my live from yesterday because she missed it. She said she watched my live from yesterday, so she saw the blankets. Yeah, she did. She said she loved that beginning that I did on that variegated and white one. And she said she's probably going to try that this next time. I'm going to tell y'all, just remember, I wish I had it here. I moved it out of my stool because I added other stuff to my stool. But anyway, oh, that's not right, Sheila. We don't know how many years you have left, darling. As much as you knit, you may very well knit it all up. You may very well knit it all up. And I would love to see you knit up when for yourself. I would love to see you knit up that mother of pearl that I sent you. I know that's going to be gorgeous. I have some of that. That's why I ordered some for you, and I have the heather too. And that's why I ordered that from you. But I did not have the price wise. That color was called carnation that I sent to you, and I don't have that color. But I saw that color and I thought of you, and I was like, I'm sending this to Sheila because this looks like Sheila, and she needs a brighter cardigan. So here you go. So that's why I sent it to you for your birthday. What I was going to say is that when I make the ring for, let me finish this row and then I will Oh, thank you. Sandra, people tell me that all the time, and you know what? I just treat people how I would want to be treated, and you know, without getting too mushy before I tell y'all about the crochet, I know that Sheila doesn't know why we all love to watch her so much. But since so a few of us are on here, I'm going to say, Sheila, your personality is fabulous, honey. You make me laugh. I love to watch you knit. Um, you don't know how special you are to all of us, and how much you fill our lives with joy just by watching you. So that's what it is that you do for us. Um, you Any kind of stress I have, I can watch your video and it takes it all away. So if you're wondering why, you just have that charisma that you can do that for people, and you put a smile on our face and a drop of love in our heart. So that is why. Sheila, Sheila, she can't have it. That's for you. That's for you. She can't have it. I said she can't have it. That's for you. If I could have knitted it myself, well, I could have, but if I would have knitted it myself, either way, it's yours. That's for you. That yarn, that wool, that mother of pearl is too gorgeous. Don't give that away. See, everybody agrees with me, Sheila. What I said, it's the absolute truth. You are a light in our lives, darling. All of you have become such a light in my life. I'm so blessed, and I'll be honest. And I truly, truly mean that to all of you. I couldn't be more blessed in this life. Um, y'all lift me up. Y'all make my days so much better, and it's true. Like today, just having y'all on here has made my whole weekend. It really and truly has. Oh, Dragon Cat is cooking up some peppers and onions. I should show y'all. Do I have any kind of? I should have showed y'all a little bit of that deal, but I can explain it to y'all. Those of y'all that do crochet, what I do is I chain five and I join it to make a ring. Okay. And then I chain up three and I do a double crochet, which is a treble in UK, and I chain two. And I do that 8 times. Okay. And then I join it, and then I slip stitch into the corner, and then I do the corner, which is three treble or three double, whatever, three treble, chain two, three treble. And then I don't do any chains. Then I do in the next space, I do three treble. And then I do another corner, then three treble, another corner, three treble. No chains in this at all. That's the only way it worked out. If you do a chain, it's going to be all wobbly and warpy. So don't do that. Um, I've met some absolute people on. Yes, yes, I have met some wonderful, beautiful people on here. I really have. I know you don't. Yes, Sandra. And Sheila. Sheila. because I'm blaming you lot. Well, I can't help it. I can't help it, Sheila. We all love you. And now you can't do. Um, but anyway, that was the part about the crochet. Y'all know I don't do tutorials. I don't. I used to. I did. Believe it or not. Back when I started in 2010, when I started to make videos and I deleted them all, I was doing tutorials. Um, but I stopped doing that because uh, it can be a little bit of work. And, I would rather just show y'all what I'm doing and get on here and chit chat and whatnot. I would much rather do that than do the tutorials. But who knows? Maybe I will get back into the tutorials. I don't know. And I'll just create a whole separate playlist for tutorials. Sheila, you're going to have more bubble cardigans. Yeah, you better put that one down and do some of Janet's because you got to be about bubbled out by now with all those bubble cardigans. I have done so much basket weave patterns in my time. I really have, and I love them. I absolutely adore them. You know, so I want to ask y'all a question. Would you like another show and tell? If I can go grab it really quickly, would y'all like another show and tell? An Aran sweater that I knitted some years ago. And I think I know exactly where it is. I can grab it quickly. If y'all want to see it, I will go and I grab it. Yes, Sandra. Oh, Carol said yes. She wants to see the Aran cardigan. Okay, if y'all will be patient with me and just hold on just a second, I will go and grab it. I know exactly where it is. Hold on. So, little did y'all know that y'all are in luck. And there were 3 in there that I knitted. Well, actually, one is crocheted. So I designed and I knitted this cardigan back in, oh my goodness, 20, I don't even know, 2010 or something. I knitted this cardigan and designed it. And I folded up the deals. I think I made the sleeves a little long because I have them folded up. So last time I wore it, I must have folded up. Sheila, you and I are too much alike. We are too much alike because I didn't tell you that last week I did the same thing to you. I looked you up on Google Earth and I found your house too. I told my partner about it the other day. I said, I know where Sheila lives now. I done looked it up on Google Earth. I'm a what do you call them? Detective like that. Well, the same goes for you, darling. But yes, that is a beautiful Aran cardigan. And I'm sorry, y'all can't really see the light. I wish the light was better. But if I hold it up here, you can see it even better, probably. Yeah, I just designed it myself in a beautiful red. So that's one of them. Let me put that away. So I do finish things. So just so you know, I do. What should I show next? Let's do the crocheted cardigan. Now, sadly, what is sad is that with this crocheted cardigan, I designed this whole thing myself, and I've never put buttons on it. I just realized that I never put buttons on the damn thing. I guess I was going to sell it, and I just never put buttons on it. But I did. I designed the whole thing myself, and I just never put buttons on. It's crocheted from the top down. Yeah. And I do the if y'all do crochet, a few of y'all do, I just did the front post, back post ribbing. I love that ribbing. I don't like the single crochet in the back loop ribbing. Oh, thank you, Sandra. But now looking at this, I'm wondering, I'm going to have to get some pretty damn big buttons for this because them buttonholes are big, huh? I think I made really large buttonholes, so it's going to have some big buttons on there. Well, it'll be cute anyway. It doesn't matter. What I could do is take some thread and kind of cinch it up a little bit, just sew up the buttonhole a little bit, I guess. But yeah, I love that one. I love that one. And I don't even know what size that is, y'all. I just made it. I don't even know. But anyway, that's another one. And then I've got one more now that I did knit. And the thing is, they were in boxes, I still have stuff in boxes from when we moved. And I knitted this one. I designed this one as well. If y'all can hear me now, y'all probably can hear me. I designed this one as well. And this one I just did plain under the sleeves was just the plain stocking, but then I put the pattern down the top of the sleeves there. Well, yes, that's true. It doesn't have to have buttons. But I'm going to tell y'all with this one, when I designed this one, this has been a long time ago, and this is before I knew. Well, no, for some reason, no, because I didn't do it on that one. And the red one I made before this. Thank you so much. But Dummy here, for some reason, cast it off. You can see the neck on the back. I don't know why I did that because I didn't do that on the red one. I don't know why I did that. So I had hell with this neck, and I had to finally do a knit two, purl two, and then it came out perfect then. Because if you see, I have knit one, purl one. Oh, it's fuzz and everything. It's old already. On there and on the bottom, I have knit one, purl one. But I had to I had to do knit two, purl two. I had to keep trying to redo and redo and redo. And but I think it turned out well, this one. It really did. It's very soft, this one. Yes, yes. Oh, thank y'all so much for the kind comments. Thank y'all so much. Well, and now that forces me, I'm going to have to put those up somewhere. Now, so that's three. I'm going to be honest. Like I said, on my Ravelry, you can see a lot more of my sweaters under Pearly U that I made, but I gave them away. I gave them all away. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Sandra. And yes, Sheila, I did, but I knitted those back when I had a lot of time to myself. I was at home a lot at that point in time by myself, so I was able to knit a whole lot more than I do now, and crochet. Now the crochet one is only probably 5-6 years old. Uh, oh, it may not even be that old actually. Um, no, I think it is about 5 or 6. But anyway, um, the other two are much older. But yes, it was some work to do those cable designs. Um, but I love it. I love cables. I that's one of my favorite things. But now I'm more into stitch patterns and you know just doing this. Oh, I dropped a stitch. Um, yeah, now I'm just more into stitch patterns and just um, doing my regular. Oh, and by the way, both of those were knit on straight needles. They were back then. Come on, start another whip, darling. I need another whip like I need a damn hole in my head. And all I've been doing lately is starting more and more. I think I got a problem. I got a big problem. Somebody help me. I think I'm going to have to start employing somebody to help me knit all this stuff. like I got damn money, right? you know, Look, I got money, I could do that. If I had money, I would tell Sheila, honey, I'll pay you all this money if you can help knit all these sweaters. They would if Sheila did them, honey. They would. Because Sheila's a much better knitter than I. It is a knitting addiction. It is. Well, here's my thing. I've been crocheting for 30 years and knitting for 28. But the deal is uh, I can crochet anything. I mean, really. And I do consider myself, and I'm not bragging because I am not that type of person, and y'all know that by now. I am not a bragger about myself. I don't believe in that, and I don't do that. But um, I do consider myself a master crocheter because I know there's not anything, any pattern or anything that I can't do in crochet. So I just choose to do a little bit more simple stuff um, because I love knitting more than crochet. So that's just that. Um, no, I would never give up my knitting. No, 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 no. I love knitting entirely too much. I could never do it um, because if I'll be honest with y'all. As much as I do love to crochet, but I love knitting better. If I had to give up one, I would give up the crochet and keep the knitting. Hello, Mary Popping. Hello, darling. How are you doing? I have been noticing that my videos and stuff is getting more and more uh, views. Sandra, all them sheep, let me tell you, them sheep. Oh, shoot. Those, you know, I can't help it. I see a wool I like and I'm going to buy it. I think in my head that I feel like I need to try out every DK wool there is in the UK and here. I think I do because I've told y'all some of my favorite ones, and now I'm just getting I'm overloaded. I'm overloaded, but you know what? Who cares? It doesn't matter. Nobody sees it but me anyway. Well, and my partner. He doesn't care. Oh, all right, Carol love. You go right on ahead, honey. Bless him. Bless him for doing that. Michelle blamed you for this. Yes, yes, she did. Yeah, Sandra, I don't think you saw that. No, he can't. He told me, he said his mother tried to teach him or somebody to crochet or something. He couldn't do it. He says I can't. He says I can't do that. Bye, Carol love. Thank you, honey. Yeah, he said he can't do that. He can't knit or crochet. He just can't. His hands are too bless his heart. He says, I'm too klutzy. He says, I can't do that. I'm too klutzy. Yeah, you introduced her to the zings. Well, I introduced myself. And let me tell you something. Sheila just induced it more because then I started buying them, which I don't have them on these, but I, I do. I do have some, and she got me into buying the straight ones because I was had the circulars before that. These here are pony. And I'm gonna be honest, I do love pony straight needles. I do. I love them, but I love zings, and I love those new ones that I bought, those Lauren Rhythm needles that are just like zings that they sell on Hobium. I showed them in my last video. Bye for now, Dragon Cat. Take care, love. I'll talk to you later. Yep, I love knitting on this. You know, I'm gonna tell y'all, I tried knitting like Sheila does, and generally speaking, I cannot do it unless I have my 40 centimeter needles, my 16-inch needles. Um, I can do it a little bit. Well, I guess I can do it a little bit on here, but it works better for me with the longer needles. I do have some, but uh, I guess I can do it a little bit. But I'm not as fast, I don't think, as I am when I'm work downwards. I guess if I practiced more, I could do it. I did notice though, Sheila, by knitting it like this, that I have more of the weight resting up here and it's not all on me. So that might be better if I could just practice a little more and try to get it. But I have the problem I have when I have so many stitches, then they want to bunch all to the end and then I can't, I don't know how to, where to put it. Yes, you have every size. See, I don't have every size in the zines. Yeah, I don't have every size in the zines. I mean, I have a few, but um, only the sizes that I use most of the time. I know. I know, Sheila. I, well, you can see I've got tons of stitches. Well, this is for me, and it's not small. You know, I'm not small. I'm pretty big. You know, I have to. I'll be honest. You know, I have to knit a 56-inch cardigan for myself, and that's not to say I'm 56 inches around because I'm not. But um, that's what I. Yes, thank you. Yeah, it has. It's come a ways. Um, it's come a ways, Mary. Um, but I'm a 52. So what I do for me is that for pullovers, I like to knit a 54 inch, and for cardigans, a 56. Um, that's that's just what I prefer to do for myself. Um, yeah, that's just what I do. See, I'm much faster this way, much faster. Um, I know. I heard you in that video. Sheila. You know what? We all, you know what? Hey, such is life. I find that I yo-yo, with the weight thing. I think a lot of us do. We just yo-yo around with it, and it is what it is. You know what? It is what it is. Well, the funny thing is that that red cardigan, that red Aran sweater there was knit when I was a lot smaller, but I must have knit it really big because it still fits just fine. I don't even think I measured, probably. I don't know. I don't remember that far back anymore what I did. You know what's funny is I told y'all I have um, that blanket on them circular needles. Now, don't be surprised if I end up trying to squeeze it on a straight needle. Uh, I don't know what's happened to me. I just have issues. I go back and forth, like a yo-yo. I go back and forth with this. I prefer my straights, but then I try the circulars again. And Brent, my partner, is like, "Well, I don't know why the hell you keep trying those damn circulars. You can't. You can't use them. You always go back to straights. Just stay on the straight needles." I said, "Yeah, but sometimes it's uncomfortable." He's like, "Well, you're going to do it anyway, so you might as well just stay on." Don't you dare give up your sweets, Sheila. You don't have to share. They're for you, love. You don't have to share with anybody. No, you don't. You sure don't. Trying to see. Let's see here. Um, I've got. I'm not huge on sweets. I never have. I do like sweets, but not as much as a lot of people. I just don't. So I'm not a huge sweets person, and I'm not a huge cake person. I'd rather have pie than cake. Uh, I love a coconut cream pie or a pumpkin pie. I do like cookies if they're soft. I don't like hard. Well, no, I take that back. It depends on the it depends on the cookies. I uh I don't know how long it's going to take me to get this back finished on this. But if you notice, I've been knitting on this for a few days and I've only been working on this pretty much other than starting those two. Other than that, I still started those and then put them down and went back to this because I really do want this one done. Well, let's just say, you know, oh, whoa, what kind of comment could I make to that one, Sheila? I am not that damn sweet. I come off sweet and I try to be, but let's face it, we all have that streak in us. We all have that streak in us. I'm I am sweet until you piss me off. I am sweet till you make me mad. Let's just put it that way. Oh, Bella's found something to bark at out there. I hear her. She's done went outside. The other two are still laying here with their daddy here. They're just laying here sleeping. Oh, well, it takes time, but I'm kind of like Sheila that when I have a pattern to do, you're so focused on the pattern, it seems like it goes faster than it does if you're doing regular stocking stitch. So yeah. So this really has not been slow. It really has not gone very slow at all. It's actually going pretty fast. I've really been enjoying this one. I'm going to do the back, and then I'll tackle the sleeve and see where I'm at on it, because I'm not using any pattern or anything. This is my own thing here. It probably will be a modified drop shoulder. Sometimes they tend to fit me best. I just don't make the sleeves as long anymore. Well, you guys, I think I'm going to call it the end for now. I love you guys. I want you to all take care. Continue to be healthy. Yes. Happy knitting, you all, and crocheting. I love you all. Y'all all take care. And bye for now.